Welcome back to the OK Prep Signing Day Special. We're here with our final guest, Broken Arrow wide receiver Sammy Akim, signed earlier today on the dotted line to play his college ball at the University of Montana. Sammy, first off, thanks for coming in this evening and being a part of our Signing Day Special.
You're welcome. Good to be here.
Take me through signing day for you. It's been a long process. You've been committed to Montana since October. Take me through signing day for you. Obviously, Broken Arrow had a huge signing day ceremony there in the indoor practice facility. I saw pictures on Twitter. So many players signing letters of intent in the various sports. Take me through your signing day.
It was just a real fun day. I enjoyed everything about it. Just getting to be with all my other friends who I grew up with who are all also signing. I just felt like it was a really exciting day for me and all my friends.
Now we're seeing your highlights here on the screen behind us. If you had to describe yourself at the receiver position, and we're seeing the game against Capel here, a big matchup between Oklahoma and Texas schools, a game that you guys won in overtime. If you had to describe yourself as a receiver, what is it about you that makes you so successful?
I feel like my height and my ability to go up and get the ball is what separates me. I feel like I can really make a big difference at the college level with my size.
Now we're talking about Montana signing with the Grizzlies, and I know you've already had to answer this question several times. I might have even asked you this when you committed. Why Montana? Because it's not, I understand Wyoming now because they've been in Oklahoma for a couple years, but why Montana?
It was like, it makes you go back to like when they first offered me in the spring, and it's just like they're the team that took a chance on you when nobody else wanted to believe in you. They're the chance that was always there. And plus, just Montana's just a great place. I actually wanted to commit earlier in like July, and my brother and my mom were like, no, let's wait. You don't know how it's going to be when you go up there. So I waited. When I took my visit, I was like, I need to be here. I don't care. The distance didn't matter. I just really liked being in Montana.
You mentioned your brother. Obviously, Jossie was a standout at Broken Arrow, signed with Oklahoma State, and he's been a Cowboy for a couple years now. How much did he help you throughout the recruiting process?
He helped me a lot. Whenever I had any questions about anything with recruiting, what to say to scouts, what to say to anything, he was always right there. I could ask him a question. He'd give me a good answer I needed.
Playing at the receiver position, and you mentioned your height being one of the things that really kind of separates you from some of the other receivers. And we saw it this year at Broken Arrow. You were able to pull off some pretty highlight-worthy catches. Is that something for you personally as a receiver, you go into a game and you're trying to make that play that makes the people say, wow?
You don't really – of course you want to be the player to make that play, but you don't really go in. For me, I don't really go in looking to make that wow play. I just go in looking to dominate my opponent every play. And if that wow play happens to happen, then I'm just doing what I've been training to do.
Where's Broken Arrow headed after this 2016 class leaves, and a lot of talent graduates from the Broken Arrow football team? You made it to the state title game, fell short in the title game to Jinx. Where's the Broken Arrow program headed, in your opinion?
I think we're headed on the up. I think we're headed up. Only good things are coming for us. We got a lot of good young talent coming up, and I feel like we set a good legacy and we set a good example on what needs to be done in order to be successful.
How sick are you guys of hearing the when's Broken Arrow going to win? When are they going to knock off Jinx? When are they going to knock off Union? I'm assuming it just gets just like a drill in the side of your head because you're hearing it all the time. I'm assuming that it's just way old, and I'm sure you're ready to get away to Montana to get away from that.
It gets kind of old, but it's just like people have a right to ask. It's like we're the big school in Oklahoma. We should have gotten one by now, but, it's just the legacy we tried to set and the legacy we tried to leave. Of course, we fell short, but, just whenever it's in God's plan, it'll happen.
Now, I want to get you out of here on this. Being a part of this 2016 class, you're part of one of the deeper ones in recent memory as far as guys headed off to play Division I football. And I'm even talking about the guys who are headed off to NEO, junior college level, that will end up transferring to the Division I level. What does it mean for you to be a part of a very talented and deep class here in Oklahoma?
It just feels great. It just feels great to be a part of this experience. just a part of everything. It just feel like I'm successful and I made it, and I can just say that and just feel good. It makes you feel good inside.
Well, he's Sammy Akim, Broken Arrow wide receiver, headed off to Montana to be a Grizzly. Good luck, Sammy, and thanks so much for coming in this evening.
Thank you for having me.
For Sammy Akim, I'm Michael Knight. He's our final guest, but we are not done yet with the signing day special. Coming up next, we're going to go ahead and take a look into the crystal ball to next year's class, 2017. While it might not be as deep, there's some really good players in that 2017 class. We're going to talk about some of the top guys in our next segment, wrapping up this signing day special. He's Sammy Akim. I'm Michael Knight, and this is the OK Prep signing day special right here on your home for high school sports in Oklahoma, okpreps.com.